Today's video is about post-nuptial contracts, how to change from in community property to out of community property. In terms of South African law, if you do not properly execute an internuptial contract prior to marriage, you are by default married in community of property. Although by law you are not allowed to execute an internuptial contract after the marriage, the good news is that it is possible to change your matrimonial property regime from in community of property to out of community of property by registration of a post-nuptial contract by virtue of Section 21, subsection 1 of the Matrimonial Property Act. This is done with the permission of the High Court. If you require specific information regarding your own personal circumstances, please send me an email. My email address is listed at the end of this video. So what is the procedure in getting this done? An application is made to the High Court by both parties to ask the court to grant the parties leave to sign a notarial contract having the effect of a post-nuptial contract, which after registration will regulate the new matrimonial property system. In order for the parties to change their matrimonial property system, the Act provides for the following requirements. There must be sound reason for the proposed change. Sufficient notice of the proposed change must be given to all creditors, as well as the Registrar of Deeds. And the court must be satisfied that no other person will be prejudiced by the change in the matrimonial property system. Once such an order is granted by the court, the post-nuptial contract is executed and thereafter registered in the deeds office. The documents needed to do this process. In order for us to prepare your documentation, the initial documentation and information that we will require are the following: copies of identity documents or passports of both parties, copy of marriage certificate, the reason why the antenuptial contract was not registered prior to the marriage, the reason you wish now to execute a postnuptial contract, copies of proof of address for both parties, income tax numbers of both parties, your occupations, job description, the full names and date of birth of children, if there are children in the marriage, full particulars of assets that you both own currently, including movable assets, immovable, investments, and cash, and full details of existing creditors, together with supporting documentation, such as the most recent statements. The costs of drafting the postnuptial contract should be the same as the cost of an antenuptial contract entered into as before the marriage. However, since the application must be made to the High Court, it is more costly, since it includes legal fees, notice to the Registrar of Deeds, the cost of publishing the notices, and they must be published in 2 newspapers as well as the Government Gazette. So that concludes the summary on this topic. It's very important for me to give you content and information that is relevant to you. If you have any topic you would like me to provide some information on, please leave me an email at the end of this video. Oh, my email is provided at the end of this video.